Welcome to the Mediabox. Damien Cottier, you're here to talk about the Parliamentary conference coming up on elections in times of crisis. Why this discussion and why now?
It's very timely, actually. If you look, elections is at the core of democracy, but you need election to be free, to be fair, and there are some challenges, quite some challenges on it at the moment. If you look the situation in Ukraine, for example, they have to organize elections soon, in the middle of a war with some big part of the population that moved, also outside of the country, with part of the country that is occupied. If you look at another situation of a big earthquake like Turkey just had, unfortunately, some weeks ago, and you have to organize an election in the middle of such a crisis. It's difficult. It requires specific solutions. If you look at the impact that artificial intelligence and the digital world can have on the fairness of elections, of a campaign, these are huge challenges. And politics should look at that, because we need to have free and fair elections, and we need to make sure that all these challenges doesn't make elections less fair than they are now.
In terms of news coverage, it's maybe AI that people are most worried about at the moment. What kind of solutions can we look at there, or what kind of regulation?
We need regulation, that's clear. All the solutions, we don't have them yet. We have to work on that. We have to talk together, to talk with the experts and look at what is possible. What is sure that we have to regulate that. I'm not in favor of a stop or a pause, like some said. I think it's not possible anyway. But certainly we have to regulate these systems, because they bring huge changes for humanity, but also huge risks. And that's the role of governments and parliaments to look at that and put a sensitive regulation to know exactly how. We have to discuss, we have to start working thoroughly on that, and that's what we'll be doing in Bern, actually, with these panels and discussion with experts.
And the risks you're talking about there are kind of manipulating elections, is that right?
That's a risk, because if you don't know what's true and what's not during an election, during a campaign, then it's difficult to make your opinion, and then the elections are not fair, they are not free. That's why it's so important to regulate. It's not limiting, but it's limiting the risks, actually. I think it's the role, you do the same, for example, with medication. Or with food. It's the role of the state to make sure that there are no risks for the health of the population. We should do the same with election, with democracy.
Damien Cottier, thank you very much.
Thank you.